Aquarius, welcome to your September general love reading. This is your girl, Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Aquarius. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind, to only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear this message. Hi, cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in an Aquarius. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Aquarius and crosswatchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. Alright, Aquarius, let's go ahead and get this reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl to clear and set the energy for you guys, so let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, let's go ahead and see what Spirit wants to talk to you about in regards to your love life, what is happening, unfolding, what does Spirit want to reveal to you that you may be kind of questioning right now. And with this reading, I am tuning into an energy that's in or around your psychic field of someone that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you right now in this very moment, whether you're single or taken, whether you're together or apart from this person. Let's see who's coming through for your reading and why. Nourish, self-harmony, soul growth, and comfort. Wow, okay, so far there is someone here who's healing from a disappointment in a romantic situation. I do feel someone completely withdrew from a situation because they realized it was draining for them, that what they were giving into this was not being returned in equal measure. So I do feel almost hermit mode right now, and you guys are single for sure, but it's like, I just need my time and my space to kind of recuperate, recharge, because I think you guys have awakened to something about a certain person you really thought was going to be a soulmate or a twin flame perhaps. But I think you guys kind of found out there was someone that was a karmic here. And this energy recognizes that you completely withdrew. This energy recognizes that you are avoiding them. And I think there's something about this where they're feeling your absence, Aquarius, for sure. Tell me more. Chemistry. Yeah, I can see why it's hard to stay away though, Aquarius. Spark, passion, and desire here. So some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could have strong fire in your chart. Yeah, I think this is what keeps you guys like bonded in some way, is the strong chemistry. But what I've noticed, honestly, with karmic soulmates and connections, we'll pull more cards. This is just what I'm feeling initially. But it's like the sacral chakra is really activated with karmics. And I do feel that Spirit, God, the universe does direct us to these people because it wants us to eliminate the karma that we were born into this lifetime with, whether we had it with this person in a past life or because it was meant through this connection to kind of release. So they draw you in. And I mean, with this chemistry here, I feel it's very physical, sensual. Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing someone really kiss on the neck. But someone's a sloppy kisser, I kind of feel. I don't know why I'm picking that up. Maybe the last time you guys hooked up, it was a little bit of a drunk moment or something like that. But regardless, the chemistry is really strong. But I think despite that, Aquarius, you know the chemistry's strong, you know the passion's strong, yet you know it's not good for you. And that's why you have pulled back, and it's been hard for you to do so for some of you guys. It was hard to kind of let this go and drop it. And maybe for some of you, it was really hard to realize that all the chemistry that was here between the two of you wasn't really meant to go further. I don't know. I'm just seeing like someone having this conversation in their head of like, is this all there is to it? And then concealing, yeah. And it says secrets, mysteries, and hiding. See that black cat right there? Maybe some of you guys have been seeing black cats quite a bit, and that could be your confirmation. Some of you could have a cat. But yeah, it's they know you're hiding, Aquarius. They know you're avoiding them. You may have gone ghost on them, honestly. Maybe you just blocked their number, deleted it. And I do feel for them to come up in your reading, they feel upset by it. They thought that the chemistry was really going to link you guys. But at the same time, I wonder if they realize that you weren't getting enough from this, despite, you know, the passion, despite the intensity. I wonder if you guys have had like a campfire with this person, or like someone may have like a fire pit in their backyard. I'm seeing just confirmation for someone about who this is. But yeah, I think they don't know why you're concealing. I think they almost wonder if you just don't care. And maybe that is the point for some of you, but I'm really tapping into someone who's just like, despite the like chemistry, despite the emotions, I just can't do it anymore. And this other person has yet to kind of fully see that. I don't know if this person really realizes how much they hurt you, Aquarius, or how much, you know, this whole connection, as long as it's been going on, because it does feel a very long time. All right, let's get into it. So I'm going to ask, how do they feel about you right now, Aquarius? What do they think of you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What do they like about the connection they have with you currently? And what do they not like about it? And what are their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to this connection with you, Aquarius? What are they really hoping is going to happen and unfold between the two of you? And what are they afraid of? Aquarius, my goodness. Wow. Okay. Yeah, this other energy, and again, cross-watcher, flip the roles if you need to, but this other energy like truly doesn't even believe that this can be over. Although it's been at its like darkest period, darkest time, and they haven't heard from you in a very long time, or you haven't reached out in a really long time, like they are not convinced, or they are trying to deny that you're really done, or that you're walking away permanently. That's what they tell themselves. And maybe it is because of, you know, the past history you guys have. Maybe it is because once you went in hermit mode, sometime around you came back. But I think, Aquarius, there's some final straw for you that really decided enough was enough. So bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You know, more than like the recent past, what this is feeling for me is like what you thought this was going to be. Maybe you guys met at work with Pentacles energy, but it feels more like this is it. I found my person. I found someone that I feel is going to be the long term, is going to be the steady. I feel, Aquarius, in some sort of way, I think they felt you were this Ace of Pentacles too. This diamond in the rough, this rare find. But, you know, this is still the Ace of Pentacles. It was a good start, but the way things ended didn't all fit together the way you envisioned it to be, Aquarius. I can see that here. I think some of you guys, despite, you know, I think with this Ace of Pentacles, it feels like you got like a false promise from this person. Maybe they said they would commit one day and they never did, or maybe they said they would do more for you and they never did. And I think that false promise is the thing you can't really deny about this whole situation, Aquarius. I kind of do want to clarify this Ace of Pentacles here. Now, this could also be, Aquarius, you deciding a different route for yourself, a different method to protect yourself, a different way of healing yourself, choosing something better for yourself with this Ace of Pentacles as well. I can feel that. Tell me more. Two of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, Capricorn energy. What I felt with that automatically was that like someone didn't decide, so you decided for them. Because you were done waiting. You were done with them being indecisive here. Bottom of the deck, the Five of Cups, and it really disappointed you. It really hurt you. I feel as if you had no other choice but to kind of just let this fall apart because you weren't being fulfilled by it. You were being hurt by it. It was an excuse after an excuse, a disappointment after a disappointment. All those excuses and all those disappointments cannot add up to, you know, being excusable for this chemistry. So I think that was where you decided for them. And I think they did not see that coming. I don't know if this person's a little aloof or something, or they're a little bit, you know, in their own world, but I think they are actually very shocked, Aquarius, that you decided to leave like that, or you decided to go your separate way, honestly. And they feel as if you abandoned them. They feel as if you ghosted them. So let's get into this. How they feel about you is justice. Libra energy. So they feel like you're giving them their due, Aquarius. They feel as if this is their punishment in a way. But they think it was kind of harsh, to be honest. They think it was kind of cold, but you don't see it that way. And I could see why you don't see it that way. But I think this is so upsetting for them with the Five of Cups energy that they're going through from your decision to go a different ways, because they really did think everything was going to be all right between the two of you. Everything was settled between the two of you. They thought you guys understood each other about what you guys wanted. And they thought you were okay with that. They thought that what you guys had was enough. And I do feel, Aquarius, maybe even right now in this moment, whether you've made this decision fairly recently or within the last few weeks, they are a little bit angry with you. Especially if, again, you left in silence, you left without explanation. They want an explanation. But I almost feel like you feel why. I mean, I tried so many ways to tell you this. I tried so many ways to explain myself. You were just not open to hearing it because it wasn't what was right with you. But with this justice, I feel even if they are a little bit upset, annoyed, or even mad at you, again, there's still some sort of feeling within themselves that everything's going to be put back to balance. Everything's going to be set right. Because there is something they feel is meant to still persevere between the two of you. They feel as if there's still something that is meant to happen that, I don't know. I just feel as if looking at all these cards here, I don't know if they want to go to the Ten of Cups, because the Ten of Cups is coming in the reverse. So this may be someone who doesn't believe in marriage, doesn't believe in, you know, having a family, is very fine with keeping things no strings attached, or at least no commitments. But they don't want that with anyone else but you. So it's kind of confusing in that sense. Someone could look in law, or work in law enforcement, could study law in a sense. But what they think about you is the Ace of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. With this Ace of Cups, I have to say they are starting to think that there was their one true love that may have left, that may have walked away. The only person that they envision right now in this moment that they could have these feelings for is you, Aquarius. It's hit their heart chakra pretty strongly, but I do feel, you know, through whatever lesson that both of you have been going through for this person, how to open your heart, how to be more understanding, or even compassionate, or kind of try to see that if you want to have someone in your life, you're going to have to give that love, or at least make the attempt, make the effort to be emotionally there. And I think they're realizing that their own emotions is what they couldn't give to you in the way you needed it, Aquarius. And I think that has been eye-opening for them. There are 2 aces here. Your birthday could be February 1st, February 11th, maybe January 21st for some of you guys. But yeah, I really do feel like they're kind of realizing they could have done so much more. They could have really expressed themselves and how much they feel about you so much better to where the predicament is now. Because Aquarius, I gotta say, what they like the most about you is the Lovers card, okay? This is big. Gemini energy, Taurus energy. I mean, you're very sensual, Aquarius. I wonder if some of you guys have like Taurus strongly in your chart. Doesn't have to be the case. But you know how to deeply connect with someone, mind, body, and soul. You have developed that spiritual, emotional anchor within you and this person. And like I said, with the way they wanted this connection, they thought it was pretty perfect for the 2 of you, that you guys were each other's ride or die. You were each other's, you had an understanding between one another that you guys were just something special that no one else can really experience or have. Someone has really smooth skin. I'm feeling like, I don't know, like lotion skin right now that always someone has on, like cocoa butter or something like that. But with this Lovers card, yeah, I think they deeply have loved you, Aquarius, in a way that they haven't experienced with someone else. And maybe even with the Ace of Cups, you were their first love. What they don't like about the connection is the 10 of Cups in reverse. This is the crux of the situation, I feel. And again, it could be from their own background, their own upbringing. They may have not have gone along with their parents. They may have had bad examples of marriage. They may have had, really traumatic experiences or demonstrations about love that has kind of made them be really afraid of opening to the idea of being with someone for the rest of their lives, or like solely dedicated to that idea of exclusivity, giving fully to one another. And maybe that's what you were kind of pushing for, Aquarius, is a committed relationship, or moving in together, or taking something more seriously to the next level. Now with the 10 of Cups in reverse, I wonder if for some of you guys, they didn't like your family members, your siblings, your parents, maybe because of the hell they put you through, Aquarius. But they think your family doesn't like them. And so like it's awkward to be around your family, especially at like some sort of event that they were invited to, and like people ignored them or side-eyed them and they felt really uncomfortable. But yeah, for most of you guys with this 10 of Cups in reverse, they didn't feel like what you wanted and what you envisioned the 10 of Cups to be was what they wanted with you, Aquarius. And that's where there was misalignment there. What they like the most about this connection is the 4 of Cups. So Cancer energy, I gotta be honest, Aquarius, I feel as if this person gets bored pretty easily. And that's why like the 10 of Cups is kind of hard for them to understand or to want to take part in. They like variety. They just get bored kind of easily. And I'm not saying you're boring, Aquarius, but I'm saying that this person always thinks like the grass is greener on the other side. And so for a long time, they felt like they could have those options, that they could have you, but they could also have, I don't know, their single life, maybe, an open type of relationship setting, or just have no strings attached type of thing. And for a while, maybe that was what happened between the 2 of you, because you thought eventually they would change, or you were fine with it for some time. But I also feel with this 4 of Cups too, like if you ever went in hermit mode with this person before, they would offer something that would kind of get you to come out of your shell, come out of being upset with them, and get right back to where you guys were with this hot chemistry. I just tasted hot tamales in my mouth, those candies, those spicy little candies. I have no idea why, but it's definitely for someone out there. Maybe they're just really spicy and good with their words, Aquarius. They know how to seduce, they know how to woo, but this time around it's a lot more difficult for them to get you to open up, emotionally for sure. What they don't like about this connection is the 10 of Wands. Sagittarius energy. So this has been the rockiest part of the connection by far, and I think it's because you have been doing your nourishing, you have been doing your self-care, you have been realizing truly what you're no longer going to tolerate that doesn't feel right with you, that doesn't sit right with you. You don't want to be a part of a connection where someone isn't devoted to you and you only, or doesn't take you as a priority in a sense. So they feel like they're putting a lot more work into this than they have before. And that was barely even enough for you to stay, Aquarius. It's just something to keep in mind, right? And I think, Aquarius, with this 10 of Wands, it's something you also feel too. The struggle of holding on to this, the excuses, the hopes, the false promises that you carried on your back to try to make this work, to try to fix this. It was completely draining you, Aquarius. It was completely overworking you. I think you started to notice how much of this connection was taking on you energetically. And you felt like you were the only one doing all the work to hang out, to reach out, to call. Their highest hopes is the Strength card. Leo energy. Yeah, they're hoping that this has been through everything that you guys have been through. It still created a bond so strong that nothing can break it. I know that sounds kind of corny, but that's absolutely how I feel with this. They're hoping that you two will make it through this. They're hoping that, you know, just like in the past, eventually you'll remember the intensity, the feelings, the memories that you guys have had, and that all the good times is going to outweigh the bad, the rockiness, or what you're unhappy with. I kind of want to clarify the Strength card a bit. Tell me more about Strength here. King of Cups. Scorpio energy. Tell me more. The Tower and the Emperor. Yeah, Four of Wands. You know, Aquarius, I feel like the Strength card is also your hope that if you maintain your boundaries, if you really stand up for yourself and not give in to the temptation, not give in to the fantasy that this person has created or sold to you with those false promises, that they'll do something to step up, that they'll finally kind of really realize what they've lost, realize they're not going to get it back, and do something about it with the Emperor and the Tower. You're hoping that by withdrawing and holding it there, that the Tower will happen for them. Yeah, Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. For some of you guys, yeah, it's so difficult to not reach out, so difficult not to pick up your phone, but you're doing it for you. And I'm proud of you, Aquarius, because you're actually showing this person who you are, what you're about, and what you're not going to be anymore. You're trying to control your emotions. Deepest fears is the Tower. They don't want to face this Tower. They don't want to face the day of reckoning where you really just tell them you're over with it. Because again, I still feel you haven't fully expressed that. There's not a lot of swords here at all, actually, except for Justice, I guess. But it's like, I feel as if you had to withdraw silently for your own good. You didn't want to have the conversation just yet. And maybe some of you are just thinking of what to say to this person. But when they hear from you through your phone or through your lips, like, I'm done, that will be a Tower moment for them that they don't want to go through. And maybe even if you're like, well, if they miss me, why haven't they reached out? Because they're afraid of this confrontation. But I also feel as if damage has been done and there's no repairing it. The Tower has fallen, and a tower that has fallen is one that cannot be rebuilt. All right, Aquarius, to see the likely outcome of this situation, what is likely to happen and unfold from now to the end of the month that you need to know, be aware about, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome of the situation. Just pull some more tarot oracle cards, dive deeper. If you still have questions, let's get those answered now. If you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where we depart, Aquarius, I really hope that this reading resonated with you. I hope it gave you confirmations, clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to whatever's going on in your love life at this time. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Aquarius, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Aquarius.